Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to the first episode in the Project Cars discussion series. So it's finally here. It's been a long wait, but it has definitely been worth it. The footage that you're watching on the screen right now is basically the first ever online race that I ever did. You know, as you can see, I didn't even realise that I was in neutral there and had to change up to first before the start of the race and pretty much get left by everybody. You know, I pretty much played the game for about an hour before this, just jumped into an online race straight away with a few people who we normally race with on GTA. All assists were on Rio, so that pretty much means that they're off for most cars. Manual gears, I'd never raced these cars before, you know, just thrown straight in at the deep end, which is just how it should be in a game like this. You've just got to experience the full extent of what it's like. So yeah, it did turn out to be quite an interesting race, which is why I've included it in here, but hopefully my performances will improve as we go on as well. So yeah, here we are, Project Cars, it's finally arrived. This is going to be the main discussion series for Project Cars. You know, I always like to have a discussion series on whatever game that I'm intending to focus on more so than anything else. It's the same with GTA, and it has been the same throughout the course of my channel, where I can just, you know, show random bits of footage of the game, random races as you would see in this obviously, and just talk about certain aspects of the game, talk about just things in general, give tips and tricks and things like that. That's always been something that I've kept a consistent part of my channel, and this is going to be the main discussion series for Project Cars because I do intend to focus on this game quite a bit. Now, before I say anything else, you know, Grand Theft Auto is not going anywhere. All of the current series that I already do on GTA, they're all staying. You know, I'm going to be focusing on that just as much, but Project Cars is also going to be a part of my channel, and that's not really anything different to what I used to have. You know, I mean, there's always been a serious racing aspect to my channel. Even in the very early days where I started with Gears of War gameplay, I was also posting up Forza flashbacks. The Forza Flashback series, where I would go back over some replays on Forza Motorsport and talk over those. And even recently, despite, you know, GTA being somewhat of an arcade racer, there's always been that serious aspect to it with the Multi-Class Endurance Championship and also my real life racing series as well. You know, there's always been that serious racing aspect, and Project Cars is definitely going to be that going forward. So what do I intend to do with Project Cars on my channel? What are the plans that I have? Well, it's still quite open at the moment. You know, I do intend to have a few different types of series like I do with my GTA stuff. You know, I've got a different series that covers different sorts of things. I intend to do that with Project Cars. Quite what those series are going to be, I don't really know yet. But yeah, it's definitely going to be focused on quite a bit. I'm going to probably do some events, you know, host some events similar to the Multi-Class Endurance Championship that we did on GTA. I'll be doing the same sort of thing on Project Cars. Probably different types of events and different types of racing. But yeah, that's almost certainly going to be something that I do. And I need to get involved in the game a bit more, obviously start getting used to the game and try to figure out what sort of things are possible with this game, and I feel like that's going to be quite a lot. So in this discussion series, you know, I do have a few videos already planned for that. The next one, for example, is going to be basically answering the question of, is it worth buying? Is it worth buying this game? I'll do a little bit of a comparison in terms of what it's like compared to sort of Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport, speaking from somebody who's played all of them to death and, you know, 100% completion on all of them. I'll give you guys exactly the reasons why you might want to buy this game and why you might not want to buy this game as well. After that, I also intend to do a steering wheel buying guide. You know, if you do intend to buy a steering wheel, when you may want to start doing that, when you may want to think about doing that, and also which are the best wheels to buy, and just generally give some tips and tricks on buying a steering wheel for a game like this. And also I intend to bring back the Racing School series as well. So for those of you who don't know what that is, that's where this was actually done back on Gran Turismo 6. I went and tried to help people, you know, with racing lines, braking points, all that kind of stuff, to try and make you a bit of a better racer. if you haven't seen that, there will be a link at the end of the video and in the description as well. It's definitely worth a watch if you need some help and improvement on how to race. But I intend to bring that back and use Project Cars as a base for it. My next episode on that will probably be about assists and when to turn those off, when to turn those on, things like that. That will probably be the next episode of the Racing School series. And this is all in addition to the GTA stuff that you normally are used to. This is all going to be intertwined with that as well. So it's really exciting. It's a fantastic game. I'm really looking forward to bringing this to my channel and having some serious racing going on with all of the people that we've met in the GTA racing community as well. As I said, GTA isn't going anywhere, but I really am looking forward to getting some proper serious racing done on Project Cars, which just hasn't been possible really so far on consoles at least. But that's more for the next video. So let me know down below in the description. In the comments, what you want to see from me with Project Cars. Have you bought it and do you like it, or are you quite on the fence about buying it? Do you want me to answer any particular questions about it? What would you most like to know, and what sort of things would you like to see me do? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. And are you excited for Project Cars to be coming to the channel as well? So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this first video. There's a few plans already sorted for the next few videos, but they will be coming in the next few days. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate your support as always on this and all of my GTA content as well, and I'll see you next time.